Hi, welcome again to my vlogging, and thank you for joining me all the time. And those of you who are commenting, thank you so very much. Kindly keep sharing and asking people to subscribe. What am I talking to you today about? I am talking to you about relationships and the toxic ones and how detrimental it is. I have gone through it, even though I was married, but I went through it and I left. But that's a different posting for a different, for next time. I am just going to turn again the camera just to show you what exactly we're going to be talking about today and how interesting it's going to be. And the fact is, it might not be you, but you have people around you who are experiencing this. It won't change. If you're in a toxic relationship, the person will not change. That's a fact. People have died before they got out from the relationship. Of course, they got out dead. So if you're in one or you know somebody who is one, run, run, run. That's my advice. So I'm going to give you 3 points. How you know you are in a toxic relationship, a relationship that is bad, that is not good for you. So there we go. Relationships between lovers. So that's what we're talking about today. Not relationship between child, mother or father. Just relationship between lovers. How you know you are in a bad relationship. Yeah. How you know you are in a bad relationship. The first one is they never ask after you. Number 2, you are the one always contacting either via text or whatever. And number 3 is when they even link up with you, is just to have sex. I'm sure you can see that. Just to have sex or to beg you for something, just for their own sake. And my advice is run, run, run. Right. Okay. So the first one, which is they never ask after you. Now, if you're in a relationship, especially during this COVID period, that's when you actually know if the person you're dating or the person you're married to, if they really care about you. Now, lovers sometimes, even between blood relatives, you sometimes get on your nerves. Everybody wants their space. Now, let me focus on boyfriend, girlfriend, because there was a young girl that called my attention to this because of what she's going through. And I told her actually that I was going to talk about it, and she was very okay with it and said I shouldn't mention her name. Of course, I will mention her name. But she's been in this relationship for 3 good years. 3 good years, same university with this boy. And of course, I know there are people, older people, who are actually going through this as well. When you love somebody, this person, or you care for this person, and they have come to you, they've approached you, you guys have decided, okay, yes, you're going to date. And after some time, they withdraw. When I mean withdraw, as in they don't ask after you. You're the one who would text, like the second point that I said, you're the one who always contact them. You're the one texting. You're the one calling. You're the one commenting on whatever media, social media, their platform they're on. You're just the one doing everything. Not until you say good morning will they say good morning to you, or you say good night will they say good night to you, or you say hi, how are you, will they ask you hi, how are you. That's not a good relationship. A good relationship is both parties ask after themselves. It's not one-way traffic. The other person, both parties need to be able to ask after each other, show that they care. Now, if you are the one that is always doing the contacting, doing the connecting, then it is not a right relationship for you. Get out of it while you can, while you are alive. Because what is happening, or what happens, is that this person has gotten you to a point that you now feel you are not good enough for anybody else, and that if you leave, then you won't get somebody else. I tell you, hello, if you don't get out, you don't know. If you don't, what did I say? If you don't get out, you don't know. Why would you stay with somebody who makes you miserable all the time, never cares about you, never asks after you? There is somebody out there shuddering and looking at you with one corner of the eyes like, oh my God. But because they know or they think you are with somebody, then they will not approach you. Step out, get out, and then you see a fine world out there. You see a better person. In most cases, a better person than this person who is giving you troubles. Now, it's a different case in marriage. Well, in my own case, I wouldn't say when I was married, of course, that I wasn't being asked after, because the fact is the person I married, we were living in the same house. So, of course, we see each other, and then, of course, knows whether I'm well or not well. And, it's a different posting for next time. So I'm focusing on lovers who are not yet married, who are dating. If you are dating a girl or a boy who never asks after you, only contacts you when they want something. Of course, you're smart enough to know that the person is contacting you only when they want something. Yeah, because eventually it's like, hi, babe, or hello, love, or hi, my darling, da 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 da, and you respond, you get excited, you respond. The next thing is probably, when can we see? I'm missing you. The person hasn't missed you for 3 months or nothing. Maybe they've been dating somebody else, or they have other chicks, or they have other guys by the side, and you're like the side chick or side guy. They didn't ask after you, and then after 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, they remember you exist. No, don't put your life on hold for anybody. Leave that relationship, because what they want, they're saying hi, love, hi, babe, hi, whatever it is they call you, is they want something from you. It could be that you have money, you've been giving them money, or it could be that it's sex they want with you because their regular partner is not around, or maybe they're having a bit of hiccup and it just scrolls through, or she just scrolls through and thinks, oh, who should I? And then your name comes up, and then, yeah. So now, know when to step out. That is not a good relationship to be in. You cannot stay in a relationship where the person doesn't ask after you. Or you tell the person, like this young girl said to me, that even when she was admitted in the hospital, this young guy did not ask after her. She even texted him to let him know that she's in the hospital, and he didn't say nothing. Then after about how many days, he was like, oh, I did not read it, I didn't see your, what the freak is that? It is a lie. These days, most people, even people my age, I'm 56 now, people my age and older, everybody has their phone beside them and knows when messages are coming in. Yes, sometimes you cannot respond immediately, but yeah, you respond after the meeting or whatever you're doing. Well, except people like my mother, who probably has her phone by her side sometimes and is ringing because she's busy watching Nollywood movie. She doesn't pick. So, right, if you're in a relationship where people don't respond to you till after, your lover, your boyfriend or your girlfriend does not respond to you till after 7 days or 7 hours or 10 hours, giving silly, flimsy excuses, that's a bad relationship. Get out of it. Get out of it. I'm telling you, because it is not good. It is detrimental. It makes you feel timid. It's an emotional abuse. It's not when people punch you or slap you, that's when you say, okay, that's a bad relationship. There are relationships that are so terrible, so detrimental that, I've had instances where people go crazy. Women go crazy. When I was living abroad, there was somebody I knew. We used to work together, and because her husband kept bringing women to the house, when she's gone to work, and then her neighbors would tell her, she went mad, she went cuckoo, she started stripping off on the streets, at Liverpool Street. So luckily, people who knew her had to take her, took her to the doctors and all that. So you don't know. It's a very thin line between being normal and being mental. A very thin line. You don't need to get yourself into that state where somebody makes you feel sad and miserable. Hello, we have just 24 hours a day, and you don't know when you will die. Nobody knows when they will die. Why would you let anybody make you miserable? You give it a try. 3 years is a long time. One year is actually a long time as well. For you to keep trying. This guy or this girl keeps treating you rubbishly. You're the one only asking after them. You beg to see them. You beg to go on a date. It is not acceptable. It is toxic. It is not good. I am telling you that. Stella Blaze says, get out of any relationship where you're not being cared for. It's not just about money. There are girls, or rather boys, who don't have money to spend on their girlfriends. It's not just about money. But if they truly love you, they will care for you. They will ask after you. As I am now, 56, I know people are, eyeing me a little. So I know what I'm talking about. People will text you, somebody who cares for you, who is really interested in you, will text you in the morning and say good morning, even if they don't want to call you. But what stops anybody from calling? That's why a lot of people are going cuckoo, because, people keep texting, writing. Why can't you call? The minute you used to call is less than the minutes you used to text. Of course, well, I know, that text is not free. Texting is not free. You pay for it. So you can't say you're cutting cost by not calling. Anybody who really cares about you will call you, will check on you every day, or even 4 times a week, and will take you out to have a bite, to even go to the park and eat granite. It doesn't have to be proper meal, because we know some people don't have money, but it's not all about money. So somebody who cares about you, how you know is they check on you, they care for you, they ask after you, they want to know how you're doing. Your well-being, they want to know how you're doing. If you're in school, they want to know how you're doing with your business. They want to know how you're doing at work. Don't be deceived by their once in a blue moon call or once in a blue moon text. Run. That's what I say. Thank you very much. I enjoyed this topic a lot, and there's so much more to talk about. I'll be telling you about a narcissist as well, how you know you're in a relationship with a narcissist, and sometimes probably you are even the one that is the narcissist in the relationship. So thank you very much for joining me, and I look to see you in my next clip. Bye-bye.